We want to be on trend with our look, and that includes our makeup. Makeup styles change just like fashions do. And today, Coral Please, owner of Cutting Loose Salons, is here to tell us what looks are in for 2018. Great to see you.
Oh, it's always nice to see you.
So you've brought a makeup artist and a model, and
Yes.
two very different looks for eye makeup.
Yes.
So let's talk about the two trends and what is in this year.
Okay, great. Well, we're seeing a lot of a smoky eye and the classic cat eye. So the cat eye is actually a repeat, you know, from the 60s when it was really a thick line. So now we've just made it a little more modern.
Okay, well, let's take a look at our model, and the smoky eye is complete, correct?
Yes.
We have one on each.
Yes.
All right, so she's gonna wink at you and show. Jules, go ahead and point to which one is the smoky eye, and Coral, tell us what the highlights of that are.
Okay, so for a smoky eye, what makes it a lot of fun is you can use many different colors with it. Primarily, you see it with black and brown, but you can use the blues, the purples. For nighttime, you want it to be darker, but if you're going to wear it during the day, you just, carry it a little lighter. So you're smoking it out. That's what they call blending it into the crease of the eye, and then the concentration of the color is in the eyelid.
Okay. And
that looks great, Cooper.
Yeah, she's doing a good job. I'm sure she's thrilled to have two different eyes on TV right now. And then Jules is going to show us actually how to finish a cat eye, because I have to admit, I'm very intimidated to do this myself.
Well, I was joking with Jules earlier and said, I wished I would have been wearing it when I was in my 20s, because you almost have to be in your 20s and 30s, because once we get that we have to stretch our eye out, it doesn't look quite as
right.
nice.
Yeah, I was going to say, that might settle into my lines, but let's
Yes.
learn how to do it. You can see 4 stages there on the screen, but Jules is going to go ahead and finish up what she's doing there.
So you start in the crease, in the center of the eye, and then working out with your eye open when you're doing it yourself, because you want that uplifting motion. So I think people want to close their eye, but then when they open it, you find it's dragging down on your eye. So when you're doing it yourself, you're going to do it open. You actually draw that line and then go back, and that's what Jules is doing now, is filling it in.
So you draw it first and then you make it thicker.
And I think
after.
that's the mistake. A lot of people think they have to start fine and then make it thick. You're actually drawing it on and then filling it in.
I like the advice of starting with your eye open, because that way you can get that lift look. And as we joke that we feel like we're too old to do this, I know I've actually seen Linda with cat eyes done before. It looks really good.
I didn't know it went out in the 60s. I'm so glad it came back.
You didn't know it went out.
But I think for a more mature look, because it provides a little bit of a lift, that's a good thing. It brightens us a little bit.
And I think what Jules was showing also is you can still soften the cat eye. I mean, there's nothing more gorgeous than a strong line for a cat eye. But if we're, a little more, into our 40s, 50s, softening that line is totally acceptable too. But you could see how it really lifts the eye up, and that is everything that we want to do, is open that eye.
Absolutely. That's a great tutorial there. Wow, that's a very... can you close both eyes for us? So on the left-hand side of your screen, you are looking at the smoky eye. And on the other side, you are seeing the cat eye. And those are both two very popular looks for 2018.
Yes,
thank
you.
Thank you, Coral, Jules, and Model. Thank you very much. You did absolutely great. To get more on the trends and, of course, to see everything that's new in fashion and beauty, you can go to the Cutting Loose website at cuttingloose.net. Information's on their webpage. Coming up next, Marsha's going to tell us about animal outtakes.